Well, we got to practice a lot of stuff today, zone offenses and some zone defense and press offense and press defense that we hadn't seen or we hadn't done. So another productive day for us.
You held up a 28% shooting in the second half. Were you happy with the defense?
I thought they missed a lot of open shots, but now that was by design. We were trying to make sure we left certain guys open.
So were you happy with your defense or not?
A little bit, not overly thrilled. I still think we got a lot of holes, and first time we had played that defense in a live setting, so it was good for us to practice it. And it's different. The only problem with the Division II teams is they don't have big guys, so they don't post up, and that's counter to what you see in Division I. But they got to do what they got to do to win, and they spread you out. At one point in the first half, they're playing 5 guards, which is we're not going to see a lot of that.
Shaq Thomas kind of came alive in the second half.
Well, I think he was the one guy that would attack the paint off the dribble. We had too many guys that not looking to attack the paint off the dribble and either score or make an assist. Too many guys holding the ball. Yeah. We were able to get it ahead to him. He was looking to attack. We had too many other guys looking to hold the ball.
What happened with Deshaun Moore?
I have no comment on Deshaun Moorman. He's the least of my worries.
He's not hurt, is he?
No.
Troy's line looks pretty solid there. Success, no turnovers. Is it kind of what you did, at least the basics of what you're looking for him?
Yeah, I mean, he is our best passer. There's no doubt about that. But I still think, there's too many times where he's wide open off the ball where he's not being aggressive. He's not stepping into a shot, or he's not looking to get open and attack. His defense is much better than it was a year ago. But, again, there he's still improving.
Gary Clark still didn't produce much today, or is he just still trying to figure things out? They all are to an extent.
Yeah, a little bit. That obviously they were playing a lot of matchup zone and 1-3-1 zone, so we didn't get him the ball a whole lot. So I thought he had one opportunity to score where in the first half he brought the ball down. We threw him a lob, he brought it down. But he was more active today, so that's all I care about. Around here, hustle, attitude, playing hard, 1, 2, 3. I thought he was active today. I thought he was trying to be active. I'm not worried about his numbers as much as his rebound numbers, which, that's the biggest concern for me. He's got to get more rebounds.
Octavius Ellis has been the one constant in these 2 games.
Yep, and it's not a surprise because it's in practice. I mean, he's clear. I told you earlier. I mean, he's clearly further along. The fact that he's been here at this level, and he's practiced and played at this level. In coaching, it's really, really hard. It's a tough year when you have a lot of new guys. You're going to earn your money. You're going to earn your money. I don't like you watch Kentucky last year, and he looked like he's going to lose his mind all year, as he had all new guys. And we're running around out there with 7 of them, and it shows at times because it just takes time to build habits. So that's why I keep talking about our veteran guys.
Took you a long time to get out here. Was that because you had a long talk then?
No, I knew you guys had time, and I didn't have a radio show, and I want to make sure I talk to the guys about certain ththings. We don't overtly meet. It's a long season, so I try to pick some times. We'd talk about, we do as the real season's approaching. The hardest thing in basketball is players and their fans, their families, and their friends are concerned about points and playing time. And we better be concerned about winning, talking, rotating, being a good teammate, having the right attitude, things like that. Things like that are non-negotiable in our program. We could end up with Norman Dale with 4 guys on the floor before we have a bad attitude and don't have our mind on the right stuff. So, I had a luxury last year because I had 3 guys that their mind was on winning, and they understood how hard it was to win. They were battle-hardened soldiers. I said it every time I came in here, and the reason I said it was because that's not par for the course. So we just got to make sure that we got to start becoming that type of team. You know, the teams that embrace dirty work and their mind are on all the things that we just drew up on the board, like talk, defense, rebounding, hustle, togetherness, A to Z, that I just made them all put on the board. And then I go up and put in a different color and write points and playing time. You know, losing teams, they're worried about points and playing time individually.
You got anybody right now who's kind of buying into that right now, who you really like that's doing it?
We'll see. You know, I think I'm not a big believer in talk. You know, it shows by the film shows it. You know, the film shows who's into hustle, deflections, defense, rebounding. You know, there's certain stats for us that are telltale signs. Like, for instance, Kevin Johnson can't play 19 minutes and be a great athlete and have 1 deflection and 1 rebound. That tells me your mind's not on defense and your mind's not on rebounding because you're a great athlete. And he's just one example. He's far from G-Line's got 1 rebound, 1 deflection. 14 minutes, he's a senior. It can't happen. It just can't happen. You know, Corey's another guy, is a new guy. He's got 1 deflection. So the deflection board tells me everything. Like you guys mentioned 3 guys, right? Guess who were the 3 highest deflection guys in the game? Octavius, Troy, Shaq Thomas. You mentioned 3 guys. So that's why we keep that stat. It tells you who's out there being active and out there playing hard and running around and scrambling. And then the other stat would be rebounding.
So how do you feel about these guys with the season about them?
We're going to be work in progress. I mean, it's just the way it's going to be. You know, I've told them we have enough basketball talent, but that doesn't mean you're going to win. You got to be a team that can get the W, get stops, get rebounds, make adjustments, be focused. You know, so obviously, as you can see today too, I'm trying to play everybody, to evaluate everybody and get everybody minutes and stuff like that, because some of the guys already know what they're capable of. You know, like G had a bad shooting day, but his finger popped out the other day on a shooting hand. He wanted to play through it, but that he shot the ball great all summer, all preseason, but he didn't show that today. I'm more worried about his 1 deflection, 1 rebound. So we'll see. You know, I think there's guys that are playing pretty solid, but you know, I'm more concerned about our defense. That's my biggest concern. It's like we shot the ball terribly from the 3-point line today, and you know, still, if we'd have made shots, it'd been a different game. But you could say that about them too. So, but we had good shooters missing open shots. You know, in particular, Kevin and Jermaine Sanders go 0 for 6. But we did. My concerns are we should rebound the ball better as a bigger team. Like Quadri can't play 19 minutes without an offensive rebound. I think he had a couple where he was going to get it and he got fouled, but still. So we're just learning. We're learning. But it's just going to be progress. You got it?